45 minutes left. This isn't just a number, it's a sacred window. A divine message is pressing in, and yet you keep brushing it off. Don't turn away this time. God is trying to reach your heart, and time is slipping through your fingers, faster than you think. Stop for just a moment, take a breath, and hear what's being spoken over your life right now. There's something shifting around you, something that's been building behind the scenes, and it's about to break through. This moment is unlike any other you've encountered. Each time I gently nudged your spirit, you hesitated. You pushed it aside with thoughts like, "I'll come back to it," not realizing that later is slowly disappearing. My child, I see the weight you're carrying, the quiet tears you've hidden, the prayers you never voiced aloud. You've been trying to be strong for everyone around you, wearing a smile that doesn't match the pain you carry inside. But this is different. This isn't just another message you scroll past. If you skip this, you'll never understand what was meant to shift in your favor tonight. You'll miss the very protection I've been trying to wrap around you. Something has already been set in motion, a blessing or a revelation, that could either uplift you or shake your world, depending on whether or not you're truly listening. Lately, have you sensed that odd pressure around you, that persistent unease in your gut, that unexplainable emotional weight? It's not in your head, it's me reaching through the noise, trying to reach you before it unfolds. There's a truth making its way into your life, one you didn't ask for but need to hear. In 45 minutes, you may receive a call, a message, a sudden shift. A decision involving your name is being whispered, in a place where you're not present, and not everyone involved carries good intentions. Understand this, not all smiles carry sincerity. There's someone whose actions are not aligned with their words, and though they present kindness, their motives are rooted in envy and interference. But don't panic, their schemes won't succeed, not if you remain connected to me. You've been feeling drained, searching for meaning in the silence. You've been asking for signs, hoping for something real. Well, this isn't just another nudge, this is a divine intervention, and I need you to pause and receive it. This is my hand on your shoulder, gently but urgently, pulling your attention back to what truly matters. If you walk away now, you risk missing out on something meant for you, something your soul has cried out for, even in silence. You've stood in the background of your own story, hoping for someone to rescue you. But I'm already here, you don't have to fight alone anymore. Now hear this with clarity, if this message has found you, it's not by coincidence. Heaven moved through the algorithms, through every scroll and hesitation, just to deliver this truth into your hands. Your angels have been working tirelessly to reach you. This is divine timing, and it is your confirmation, that I am not disappointed in you, I am simply trying to reach you, before the noise of the world drowns me out. There are conversations happening behind closed doors, rooms you've never stepped into, where your name is being mentioned. These discussions can shape your destiny, some are blessings wrapped in silence, others are traps dressed as opportunities. If you stay with me, I'll help you discern the difference, I'll protect you, not because you've earned it, but because you belong to me. And beloved, if your heart feels something stirring as you read this, pause now and connect with what's being said. Don't lose this thread. There is something coming in the next few days, that will speak directly to your waiting soul. You don't want to miss it. Now back to where we left off, there's someone close to you, who's been carrying a secret, shielding a truth that's beginning to crack under pressure. Whether they come forward, or the truth finds another way, a revelation is heading your way. It could come by nightfall, through a word, a look, or a shift you can't quite explain. Don't ignore it. Protect your spirit, your energy is sacred. Not everyone deserves to be near your light. And I know you've been loyal in silence, faithful even when forgotten. But I promise you this, soon your presence will change the atmosphere, without you saying a word. That's how powerful your light is. Time is short, and I need you to grasp this, what's coming isn't meant to scare you, but to align you. You've begged for something real, something lasting, something to finally make sense, and this is it. The door that once seemed forever closed, is unlocking. If you open your heart, I will show you peace you never imagined. But you must act now, don't let doubt steal this moment. If you accept what I'm offering, I'll remove the ones who wear false love like a mask, I'll expose the hidden intentions around you. But this only happens, if you stop second-guessing yourself, and stop pretending this message was for someone else. It is for you, you've been drawn here by divine purpose, and you're standing on the edge of a shift, greater than you know. In a blink, everything can change. And when it does, you'll recall this moment clearly. You'll remember that I tried again, not with anger, but with love. I've always been here. The knock you're about to hear, it's not random. The call you might receive, it's orchestrated. The sign that will appear, it's heaven answering your soul's quiet cry. This isn't just another post, it's the whisper of eternity, breaking through your routine. I heard every tear that fell without words, I saw you standing, when everything in you begged to collapse. I know what your heart has been aching for, and I've come to deliver clarity, not chaos. There is someone approaching you, with what looks like kindness, but I need you to look deeper. Test what comes next. Not all open doors lead to blessing, some are detours dressed in disguise. Stay close to me, let me guide your steps. What feels like a no, may be my protection, what feels like rejection, may be redirection. You asked for louder signs, this is louder. You asked for timing, this is precise. In the next 45 minutes, truths will surface, hidden emotions will spill over, and something you thought was done with, will reappear, but now it carries weight. I brought you here to prepare you, not to frighten you. Because you are mine, and I never abandon my own. Even when you silence my voice, I never stop watching over you. There's a battle over your future unfolding, even now. Forces are trying to tire you out, convince you to give up, because they know what's coming. And what's ahead of you, is worth every struggle you've survived. Don't walk away, just before it gets good. I will give you peace, where there was once only pain. I will show you the impossible become possible. I will uncover what you didn't even know you needed. But listen, don't return to what I've already removed. Don't give trust to words that disturb your spirit. Don't ignore the small nudges, that's me guiding you. You've outgrown who you once were, now it's time to walk in the new. The future version of you doesn't beg for attention, it doesn't cling to comfort, it stands tall and says, this doesn't align with my spirit, I'll move on. I know it hurts, I know it's scary, but it's better to be alone in divine peace, than surrounded by quiet sabotage. One missed opportunity isn't the end, the wrong one can cost you everything. But the right one, it's almost here. It won't be confusing, it'll feel like peace, like a breath you've waited your whole life to take. Heaven is hovering, angels are near. And they're urging you, don't wait. Don't walk away now. What's coming will arrive fast, fully, and forever. Let me walk with you, just stay a little longer. But through the purity of your soul. This person won't be intimidated by your depth, they won't run from your intensity, they won't ask you to dim your light, just to feel comfortable. Instead they will sit in your silence and still hear you, they will witness your scars and still choose you. Because what I am sending is not a placeholder, it's a purpose partner. One who recognizes the calling over your life, and doesn't compete with it, but complements it. One who doesn't pull you backward, but walks forward with you, step by divine step. But before they arrive, I need you to release the fragments, still clinging to old identities. The version of you that begged for love, the one who over-explained, who apologized for being too much, who shrank in rooms you were born to fill. That version is not needed where you're going. I'm not just elevating your life, I'm transforming your posture. From survival to stability, from wondering to walking in certainty, from emotional exhaustion to spiritual alignment. And I know it's hard to let go, the familiar pain becomes a strange comfort, the chaos you once called love, starts to echo like home. But child, you were not created to be comfortable, you were created to be called. And when I call you out of the wilderness, I don't just give you a destination, I give you a new name. A name that can't be spoken by those who only knew your brokenness, a name that carries glory, restoration, authority. So stop answering to the voices that only knew the insecure version of you. That version is gone. The you that's emerging is rooted, grounded, bold, spirit-led. No longer moved by flattery, no longer crushed by rejection, no longer defined by seasons that tried to end you. Because this is what I've been building in secret, a foundation so deep no storm can shake it, a faith so fierce no doubt can drown it, a joy so sacred no thief can steal it. And now the light I've placed in you is no longer hidden. It's breaking through the cracks they tried to cover, it's shining through the pain they never apologized for, it's radiating with a purity that can't be faked. And yes, it's attracting attention, some of it good, some of it not. But don't be afraid of being seen, you were hidden for healing, not to stay invisible, you were protected in silence, but now I'm positioning you for purpose. You don't need to prove anything, you don't need to perform to be loved. Your existence is the proof, your presence is the miracle. And this time, I'm sending people who will see that immediately. People who won't make you audition for their affection, people who won't mistake your kindness for weakness, people who honor your spirit, without needing to control it. But I need you to be wise, every opportunity is not from me, every open door is not divine. Some things will look like blessings, but carry bondage. This is where your discernment becomes your protection. Don't rush what I'm trying to reveal slowly, don't accept a counterfeit, just to silence your loneliness. Wait on what's real, wait on what I'm sending, because it's worth the stillness. And while you wait, I'm working. Even now, as your heart processes these words, angels are moving, alignments are forming, delays are being lifted, resources are being released. What once felt stuck is shifting, what once felt heavy is lifting, and what once seemed out of reach, is being placed directly into your hands, not because you earned it, but because I promised it, and I never break a promise. So I need you to keep showing up, even when it's hard. I need you to speak life over your circumstances. I need you to worship, even when you feel weary. Because your obedience is opening doors that effort never could, your surrender is unlocking healing that logic can't explain, and your resilience is making room for miracles. This is not the time to retreat, this is not the time to question what you've already overcome. You made it through what others didn't, you rose when it made more sense to quit, you healed in silence, you forgave without apology. And now, everything you did behind the scenes is being honored in the open. You're about to step into rooms your ancestors prayed for, you're about to carry blessings that ripple into generations after you. And I know it feels surreal, I know there's still part of you that doubts whether this level of peace can be real. But it is, and it's yours. I'm not dangling it like a carrot on a string, I'm handing it to you with open arms. But you must be brave enough to receive it, you must release the narrative that says you have to suffer to be worthy, you must stop expecting pain when I'm offering peace. The trauma you endured made you cautious, but don't let it make you closed. Be open again, be soft again. Not for the world, but for yourself. For the little you, who just wanted to be seen, for the present you, who's been holding everything together, for the future you, who deserves to experience love without fear. Be open, because what I'm doing next requires a heart that still believes. Not in people, but in me, in what I said, in what I showed you, when you were crying alone, in what I whispered, when you were too tired to pray. I haven't changed my mind about you, I haven't given your promise to someone else. It's still yours, the vision is still alive, the plan is still unfolding. And right now, you are standing at the edge of everything shifting. The atmosphere is ripe, the heavens are leaning in, the winds are about to change in your favor. So take a deep breath, let go of the timeline you imagined, release the guilt of not having it all together, forgive yourself for settling when you didn't know better. And start again, from right here, from this moment, from this divine intersection, where grace meets growth. You don't have to figure it all out, you just have to follow the next step. Listen for my voice in the quiet, watch for my signs in the mundane, feel my presence in the pauses, and trust, truly trust, that I am leading you somewhere sacred. Because what's ahead is not just a new season, it's a new standard, a higher calling, a deeper intimacy with me. And for the first time in a long time, it won't be heavy, it won't feel like striving, it won't come with the anxiety of what if. It will feel like home, like rest, like alignment, like destiny. So stay here with me, don't scroll past this and forget. This is not just another inspiring message, this is a divine interruption, a sacred reminder, a holy moment dressed in simple words. And your spirit knows it, you feel it deep, don't ignore that. Hold on just a little longer, trust just a little deeper, expect just a little bolder. Because what's coming will be worth everything you've endured to get here. But because you finally see the beauty in yourself. Because you're still here, because you chose to believe again. Because despite everything that tried to break you, it didn't win. You're still standing, still breathing, still hoping. And that means the promise is still alive, that means your story is still unfolding, that means everything you went through was not in vain, it was preparation, it was shaping your character, stretching your faith, clearing your vision. It was all part of making room for what's about to arrive. So don't be surprised when peace starts flooding places that used to keep you anxious. Don't second-guess the joy that returns without warning. Don't question the stability that starts forming where chaos used to live. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation, that's me showing you what it looks like when your life starts aligning with divine timing. That's what happens when you stop resisting the process and start trusting the plan. I never needed you to be perfect, I just needed your yes, I just needed your willingness to trust me, even when it didn't make sense. And you did, you stayed, you held on, you walked through seasons that others didn't even notice, were testing your soul. And now you're about to be rewarded, not just publicly, but deeply. Not just with things, but with peace, with clarity, with alignment, with love that mirrors my heart for you. Yes, that kind of love exists. The kind that doesn't confuse you, the kind that doesn't compete with your purpose, the kind that honors your healing, respects your boundaries, and speaks life into your future. That love is being prepared for you, not rushed, not forced, but cultivated in a way that only I can do. So let go of your fear that you'll miss it, you won't, what's meant for you has been marked by heaven, and heaven never misses. I know you've questioned whether it's really your time, whether you're truly ready. But readiness isn't about having it all figured out, it's about being willing to move forward, even with trembling hands. And you're moving, you're growing, you're releasing what no longer fits, even when it hurts. That's what readiness looks like, that's what faith looks like, that's what transformation looks like. And while others may only see the surface, I see the full picture. I see the tears behind your laughter, the strength behind your silence, the prayers whispered through clenched teeth and tired hearts. I've seen it all, and I've loved you through every part of it. Not once have I turned away, not once have I doubted your worth. Even when you doubted yourself, I was still calling you worthy, still calling you mine. So now as you step into this new chapter, I want you to walk with confidence. Not arrogance, but divine confidence, the kind that comes from knowing you are walking with me. The kind that no longer asks for permission to be whole, the kind that refuses to shrink in the presence of fear. The kind that says, I know who I am now, and I won't forget it again. Because remembering who you are is powerful. It silences the voices that once controlled you, it breaks the cycles that once confined you, it unlocks doors that fear tried to keep closed. And you, my child, have remembered, you've remembered your strength, your light, your voice, your calling. And now nothing can stop what I've started in you. Not the opinions of others, not the setbacks, not the delays, not even your past. Especially not your past. Because I'm not building your future on your failures, I'm building it on your faith. I'm using the very things the enemy meant for harm, and turning them into stepping stones. I'm taking what looked like endings, and making them beginnings. I'm rewriting your story, in ways that will make your heart weep with joy. You're not too late, you're not too much, you're not too behind. You're exactly where you need to be, for what I'm about to do. And what I'm about to do, will not just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Your healing will ripple through generations, your faith will inspire the ones who watched you suffer silently. Your restoration will be a testimony that breaks chains in other people's lives. This is bigger than you, that's why the pressure felt so intense, that's why the warfare was so heavy, that's why the delays seemed endless. Because what I'm birthing through you carries weight, it carries destiny, it carries glory. And glory doesn't come easy, it comes through surrender, through obedience, through choosing me, even when you don't understand the why. And you've chosen me, time and time again. Even when you felt forgotten, even when you felt overlooked, even when you thought the promise was too far gone. You still whispered yes, you still believed, you still waited. And because you did, I'm about to accelerate what felt delayed, I'm about to give you back time you thought was lost, I'm about to open doors so wide, no man will be able to shut them. So take one more deep breath, exhale the weight of yesterday, release the pressure to have it all figured out. You're not walking alone, you never have been. And as you move forward, I will continue to confirm every step, through peace, through signs, through supernatural moments, that remind you I'm still near. Expect divine appointments, expect answered prayers, expect the unexpected, because I am not limited by what you see. I move beyond logic, I work in realms unseen, and what I'm doing in your life is going to blow your mind, not because you're lucky, but because you're loved, so deeply, so endlessly, so completely. You didn't miss your moment, you didn't miss your calling, you didn't miss your miracle. It's all still unfolding, exactly as I planned. Every delay had purpose, every tear had value, every detour led you back to this moment, this intersection of surrender and destiny. And now that you're here, nothing can stop what comes next. So get ready, get your heart ready, get your space ready, get your faith ready. Because what's coming won't give you time to second guess. It will happen fast, suddenly, beautifully, undeniably. And you'll know it was me, you'll know it was always me, writing your story, holding your hand, leading you home. So rest now, not like someone waiting for proof, but like someone certain of the promise. Rest like someone who knows the page has turned, the past is over, and the weight you've carried has been lifted. Because it has, you've been carrying burdens I never asked you to carry. You've been trying to fix what was never yours to fix. You've been blaming yourself for delays I allowed for your protection. But now that time has passed, now the season has shifted, now your heart is ready, and so am I. I need you to walk differently now, not like someone who's trying to earn love, but like someone who already has it. Because you do, you've always had it, not just a portion, not just when you're good, not just when you're strong, always. In the mess, in the tears, in the questions, in the silence, my love has never wavered, not even for a second. I know you, I know everything about you, and I still choose you. Over and over again, I choose you. And now I want you to start choosing yourself, the way I do. No more shrinking to make others comfortable, no more holding back your truth, no more apologizing for your anointing, your voice, your dreams, your healing. It's time to live like someone who knows they're chosen, someone who knows they've been set apart, someone who doesn't have to beg for access, because the room they're walking into was built with them in mind. You are allowed to shine now, you are allowed to laugh freely, to love deeply, to rest completely. You are allowed to be whole, even when others are still in pieces. You are allowed to outgrow places that no longer nourish your soul. And yes, you are allowed to be happy again, not cautiously, not temporarily, but fully. Because what's coming next is not a temporary high, it's not a fleeting moment, it's not a lucky break. It's a life redefined by my presence, a future drenched in my goodness, a story marked by redemption. And it starts now. You're going to feel it, in the way your mornings begin, with more peace, more purpose. You'll notice it, in the way conversations shift, how people start speaking life instead of doubt. You'll see it, in the way doors open, without you having to force them. You won't need to chase, because what's yours, will begin chasing you. That's the fruit of divine alignment. I've aligned your spirit with your purpose, I've aligned your timing with your blessing, I've aligned your journey with your destiny. And now that everything is in place, watch how fast things begin to move. Not because you earned it, not because you figured it out, but because grace has met its moment. Yes, grace has been waiting for this moment, this intersection of surrender and strength. You surrendered the pain, and in return, I'm giving you peace. You surrendered the timeline, and I'm giving you miracles. You surrendered the old story, and I'm writing a new one. One that fits, one that honors every tear, one that celebrates your survival, and welcomes your joy. And it will be joy, not just happiness based on what's happening, but joy that stays, joy that sustains. Joy that doesn't make sense on paper, but makes sense in your soul. Joy that comes from knowing I'm with you, even in the in-between, especially in the in-between. Because you see, I do my best work in the waiting, I mold hearts, I strengthen spirits, I prepare blessings. And I teach you how to receive without fear, I teach you that rest is holy, that trust is powerful, that not knowing the next step, doesn't mean you're lost, it just means I'm guiding you. So trust me like never before, lean into me, ask me for the impossible, believe me for the miraculous, expect the kind of breakthrough that leaves others speechless. You're not asking for too much, in fact, you've been asking too small. But I'm about to show you what it means to be loved by a limitless God. And when I do, don't forget to pause and give thanks, don't forget to breathe and take it in, don't rush past the beauty of answered prayers, don't downplay what I've done, just to stay humble. Let your life be loud with gratitude, let your peace speak louder than your past, let your light shine without apology. Because now you are the proof, you are the testimony, you are the one who came through the fire, and didn't smell like smoke. You are the evidence that I still move, still heal, still restore, still surprise. And your life will be the sign for others, that it's never too late, that nothing is wasted, that grace is real. So don't look back, don't rehearse the regrets, don't reopen what I've already healed. The past had its place, but this is the new thing I promised. This is the open door, this is the season where you stop surviving, and start thriving. This is where your legacy begins. I've called you for this, I've prepared you for this, and now I'm releasing you into this purpose, this love, this freedom. So take the step, speak the truth, start the thing, open your heart, give the yes, and let heaven do the rest. I'm with you, I'm within you, I'm ahead of you. And nothing, no mistake, no delay, no detour, can stop what I've ordained. My hand is on you, my spirit is in you, my angels are around you, and my favor is going before you. So go forward, child, not in fear, but in faith. Not with doubt, but with confidence. Not looking for confirmation, but carrying it within you. Because everything you need is already inside you, and everything you've been waiting for is already on its way. Now breathe again, let your shoulders drop, let your heart rest. You're not who you used to be, you're not where you used to be, and you'll never be that broken version of yourself again. The old has passed, the new has come. And you, my precious child, are finally walking into the life I always dreamed for you. Amen.